Yes. Hello, everyone. This is Angelina. I am an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you to this live session. Remember, this session is live. You can ask me any of your questions related to IELTS A1 life skills, IELTS B1 life skills, or even about IELTS academic and general training. I hope so. Very soon you will receive this notification that I'm live, and then we'll prepare for the important topics of IELTS A1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. Many students have their exam coming up on 23rd of February, right? So let's get into it and prepare some really important topics. If you can hear me and if you're watching me, please type a hello or a hi in the chat box, like here. Let me type it for you here, like this, right? Do let me know if you're taking IELTS A1 life skills or IELTS B1 life skills. Uh, Nishant says that, hi, ma'am, I am Nishantly from Sri Lanka. I welcome you in here, beautiful. Saida says, hi, ma'am. Finally, Saida, we are connecting again. Congratulations to you on passing your exam. I'm really, really happy with your success. Don't forget to like the video, share it with other people as well. If you think that this video can help other people, share it and also like it, right? And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel by far, please subscribe. Nishan says, hi, ma'am. So, are you guys ready to prepare for IELTS A1 life skills or IELTS B1 life skills with me? Depends. First of all, I would like to ask Nishanti, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Beautiful. Do you have IELTS A1 life skills exam or B1? Nishant says hi. Nishant says hi. Hi, Musa. I'm going to call you Musa. Musa, could you please tell me, are you taking IELTS A1 life skills test or IELTS B1 life skills? Okay, A1. So how long it's been you're preparing for the test? How long it's been you're preparing for the test? Saida says, I'm so lucky to have you, ma'am. Angelina, you're an amazing teacher. Saida, you are an amazing student. I loved having you as a student. A1, A1. Okay, you can call me Nisha. So I'm going to tell you guys about the recent exam topics, and I would want you to type the answers in the comment section. If there's any question that you think is complicated, or if there's any topic you feel that, oh, I have not prepared this one, then tell me about it. I will let you know about the questions. Hi, Sham. We are meeting once again. We had been connecting, I think, during the last two live sessions, but those were at night, really late. But I'm glad that you guys are here now. All right. Um, Let me tell you an overview of the test. As you guys know, that A1 life skills test is only 16 minutes long. And there are two candidates in the test, candidate A and candidate B, right? Is that clear? Number two, there are four sections in the test, almost four sections. Section one, that is between the candidate and the examiner. Now, this is the difficult one, because the examiner can ask any questions from the candidate A or B. Then the second round of speaking is a question round between candidate A and candidate B. And then we have listening, and in which two recordings are played. And remember, the recording is repeated. There are students who ask me, that teacher, is the recording repeated or not? Yes, it is repeated. Once the examiner will ask you a question, what is the information about recording one? The examiner will play the recording. Okay, now candidate B, where does the man live? He will play the recording once again. So the recording is played twice and three questions are asked. Then comes phase 2B. Phase 2B is the discussion round. Most of the people don't know how to discuss. So if you have any problems with how to start a discussion, I will guide you. There are two ways to start a discussion. For example, if the examiner says your topic of discussion is future job, this is a very popular topic these days, future job. What's the topic? Future job. Now, A1 students, they are not working. Most of them are housewives. And if boys are working, they don't know how to answer. So, for example, we want to start this discussion. You can start the discussion with a question, or you can start the discussion with your opinion. For example, if the examiner says, um, can you please discuss the topic future job? You have no extra time to think about your questions. Please start the discussion. You have 3 minutes to discuss. So you can start like this, with a question approach where you would say, hey, would you like to do a job in the future? And candidate B says, no, I don't want to do a job in the future. I want to be a housewife. I don't want to work. What about you? Do you want to do a job in the future? Yes, I want to be a receptionist, or maybe I want to work in the UK with my husband. It could be anything, right? So, and then asking about, uh, why do you want to do a future job? Why would you like to work? Where would you like to work? Where do you want to do a future job? Where, right? How much salary do you expect from your future job? Do you think being a doctor is a good future job? Do you think being a desk clerk is a good future job? So using the word future job in every question, it is important. Now I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Keep typing in the comment section. Very important question. Type the answer in the chat box here. Why learning English is important? Phase 1A question. Why learning English is important? As you guys know that in the phase 1A, the examiner asks about 8 to 10 questions. How many? 8 to 10 questions. Question number 1 is always, what's your full name? You can type your full name in the comment section. What's your full name? Question number 2 is, what can I call you? What can I call you? Don't make a mistake with you call me. No, you can call me, right? What's your full name? Type the answer. What can I call you? What can I call you? So the answer would be, you can call me. My name is, and then tell about your name. Yes, and you can call me, right? You can call me. You can call me. Maybe Farhan says that my full name. Sorry, yes, Farhan says my full name is Farhan Zamir, and you can call me Farhan. The third important question: make sure that you understand. First name is Farhan. Last name is Zamir. Understand, if the examiner will say spell your full name, then spell your full name. If the examiner will say spell your first name, then spell your first name. That's only Farhan, right? So the examiner can say, can you spell it for me? Can you spell your name? Can you spell your first name? First name is only like the first name. Can you spell your full name? Can you spell your full name? English is an international language, and if we need to connect with people from all around the world, English is important for conversations. And I want to go to UK. For that purpose, I want to learn English. Now, so Sham, can you also answer? Can other students also tell me why learning English is difficult for you? Why learning English is difficult for you? Can you answer? Can you spell your full name? Then spell your full name. Now, the next question is, where do you come from? Where do you come from? Please don't make this mistake of saying I am come from. That is wrong. You will say I come from Sri Lanka. I come from Sri Lanka. I come from Sri Lanka, or any other country, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, any country. I come from Sri Lanka, and or maybe let's say I come from India. So not I am come from. What would you say? I come from. Could you type it? I'm from Gujranwala, Pakistan. That's good. Farhan says. After that, you will tell me about what do you do. What do you do is about your profession. Are you a housewife? Are you working? Are you a student? So you have to tell me, what do you do? What do you do? I come from Sri Lanka. That's correct. That's correct. What do you do? Like I would say I'm an English teacher. What do you do? Are you a student? Are you a housewife, or are you um maybe a nurse, a doctor? I come from Gujarat. That is a good answer, Mano. That's correct. So what do you do, guys? Type in the comment section. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Sham says, because English is not my first language and it's hard to learn, and I have problem with grammar and some pronunciations. Beautiful answer, Sham. English is not my first language and it's hard to learn, and I have problem with grammar and some pronunciations. Beautiful answer, Sham. Nishanti says that I'm working as a development officer at a government department. So, Nishanti, how would you say it? I'm working as a development officer. Pronounce it after me. After me. Development officer at a government department. Government department. Rajwan Singh says that I come from India. Mano says I'm a housewife and I'm watching you from Ghana. Welcome. I welcome you in here. Are you taking Laurencia? Are you taking IELTS A1 Life Skills or IELTS B1 Life Skills? Please don't forget to like the video. If you're watching it, don't forget to like it, share it further, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so far. I'm doing my own small business of stitching clothes. That is sweet. Okay, are you a hairdresser? Or you are an dresser? I don't get that. Laurencia, would you please explain your job a little bit more? The next question could be anything. But I'm going to ask you the important one. Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? This is like the fifth question the examiner might ask you. Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Now, a good answer is always at least 3 to 4 lines. For example, if I say that Lawrence is my neighbor and she is very sweet, humble, and polite, we spend good time together, and she likes to talk to me, and I go shopping with her. Um, and she is really nice, anything. But at least 3 to 4 lines. If the examiner will say, who is your neighbor? Don't just give one line answer, because if you give one line answer, then the examiner will ask, okay, why, where, how. No, if you give a good answer, then the examiner will move to the next question and will not ask you difficult questions or maybe irrelevant questions, right? So if I'm asking you who's your neighbor, give me a 3 line answer where you tell me the name of your neighbor, how long it's been you know your neighbor. It's been 5 years. She's my neighbor. It's been 10 years. He's my neighbor, or any person. We spend good time together. Talk about activities that you do with your neighbor. So let me write a sequence here. Talk about your Neighbor. If the examiner will say, talk about your neighbor, or the examiner will say, who is your neighbor? If the examiner will say, who is your neighbor, there are some points that you need to keep in mind. Point number one is talk about the name, that blank is my neighbor. Whoever is my neighbor. For example, let's say Sham is my neighbor. Neighbor. Number two, he is a businessman. He is a businessman. 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 And we meet on weekends, right? We meet on weekends. You're talking about the activities. On weekends, we love to watch films together. We love to watch films. We love to watch films together. Together. He's very charming and kind. He is very charming and kind. Now, same answer for your husband. For example, the examiner says, talk about your favorite member of the family. This is for all the girls watching. Please type in the comment section if you're a girl. Type one in the comment section if you're a woman or you're a girl. Then I will tell you how to talk about your husband, how to tell that he's my favorite member of the family. Type 1 in the comment section. My neighbor is Hania, Manu says, and she's very honest, and I like to spend time with her, and I also like to go shopping with Hania. We meet every day. That's fantastic. Kitten says 1. Okay, Kitten is a girl. So beautiful. If the examiner will say, who's your favorite member of the family? You can say, my favorite member of the family is my husband, and he is working in the UK, or maybe he's a doctor, he's a manager, he's an accountant, he's a businessman, and he's very kind. We spend great time together. He's very charming and he's very loving. He's very caring, and I love my husband. Right? For men, they can type two. If you're a male, you can type two in the chat box. You can talk about your wife or your mother. Anyone who wants to talk about a female, then how would you talk about a female? My favorite member of the family is my mother. My favorite member of the family, let me type it in here. My favorite member of the family of the family is my mother. Is my mother. Is my mother. You can talk about what does she do. You can say that my mother is a housewife. My mother is a housewife. She is a great cook. My mother is a great cook, or a good cook, or the best cook. I love to spend time with my mother. I love to spend time with my mother. I like to go shopping with my mother. I like to go shopping with my mother. She's very kind and caring. Kind and caring. There are many other words that you can use. For example, the word humble, like the word polite. Polite means soft spoken. Soft spoken. Hi, come here. This is like soft spoken. Humble and polite. So I love my mother. I love my mother. I love my mother. Okay, I love my mother. So we have to give at least 3 to 4 line answer to the examiner when the examiner will say, who's your favorite member of the family? Or if the examiner will say, who is your favorite person? Who is your Who is your favorite person? 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 Okay, my next question to you guys is can you tell me who is your favorite famous person? Now, people don't know what is the meaning of famous. Famous. So, can you tell me who is your favorite famous person? Famous person is not mommy, it's not daddy, like not your mother, not your father, not your husband. Famous person is popular, just like singer, any social media star, any YouTuber, maybe any a newscaster, maybe any actor, right? So if a political leader, cricketer, as Mano has mentioned in here, who is your favorite famous person? But Mano, you have to give a long answer, at least 3 lines answer. You know that who's your favorite famous person? My favorite famous person is Shahid Afridi. He is a great cricketer. He's very charming because we don't know Shahid personally, so we can say he's very charming and he I like him since 10 years, or it's been 2 years. I like Shahid Afridi, right? I watch all his cricket matches on TV, right? He's a very good looking cricketer. He's a very good looking man. So at least 3 lines. Uh, uh, okay, Nishan says that I always like to go out with my mother. That's a good one. Actus says that Amitabh Bachchan is my favorite famous person. Amitabh Bachchan is my favorite famous person. Remember, favorite famous person. He's a great actor. He looks charming. He's very kind. He has a very good personality. I've watched his films and I've been his fan, or he's my favorite for last 10 years, or it's been 10 years. Amitabh is my favorite person. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Now I will ask you some questions about famous person. Get ready to type. It's been 10 years. He's my favorite. He's my favorite famous favorite famous person. Right? Okay. My exam is tomorrow and I'm afraid won't answer well. I have a question. If I answer 3 or 4 questions, is it enough for me to pass? Why are you thinking like that? You have to answer all the questions. Yes, you can make mistakes with listening if maybe one answer is wrong, or maybe by mistake you get 2 answers wrong. But if speaking is good, that can cover up the mistakes for listening. So make sure that you practice all your topics well and you can answer the questions of the examiner, question candidate, be nicely, participate nicely in the discussion also. Don't make your mind for this that if I answer only 3 to 4, no. Speaking is something, try to understand the topic, listen to your examiner carefully. Abdul Kalam is my favorite famous person. Oh, that's nice. Why? He's a great writer, right? Or politician. At least 3 to 4 lines. Nishan. Akhtar says that Amitabh is my favorite person. He is a great actor and his voice is fabulous. He is very popular in my country. Very good. Serena King says that my favorite is Angela. Well, I am not a famous person, but talk about a famous person, like somebody who's really popular and influential. Sham says MS Dhoni is my favorite famous person. He is a cricket player from India and he is a good wicket keeper. He's so handsome. That's a perfect answer. Okay, now I want to ask you, let me see who can answer. How long it's been you like your favorite famous person? How long it's been you you like your favorite famous person, or how long it's been Dhoni is your favorite famous person. Give me the answer. Duration. How long it's been. Let me type it. How long, how long, how long it's been. How long it's been. Let's take the name of MS. Is your favorite famous person. Favorite famous person. Favorite famous person. It's been 15 years. I like him. Good job. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, my next question to you is, what do you like about your favorite famous person? Let me see who can answer. What do you like about your favorite, what do you like about your favorite famous person? What do you like about your favorite famous person? What do you like about your favorite famous person? Favorite. What do you like about your favorite famous person? Okay, favorite famous person. You have to practice listening also today. Are you guys good at listening? Do you find it difficult or easy? Okay. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Okay, my next question to you is, can you tell me, do you know people living on your street? Do you know people living on your street? This is an important question. Do you know people living on your street? Hi, I like Arya. She is so cute. That's good. So Arya is an actor, singer, pop star. Who is Arya? Can you tell me? The girl, could you please type your name? Uh, I don't know. I think the girl has sent a message from Philippines or Thailand. Yes, beautiful. Can you type Arya? The person who typed that my favorite person is Arya. Could you please tell me? Um, that is she an actor, singer, politician, supermodel, right? Or you're talking about your favorite person? Oh yeah, I got it. Favorite person. Favorite famous person. Who's your favorite famous person? And what do you like about your favorite famous person? Let's see who can answer this question. What do you like about your favorite famous person? I come from Thailand. See, that's cool. That's super cool. So, are you having your exam? Arya is a supermodel. That's cool. Yes, I know. There are a lot of people living in my street. So, okay, so I know many people living on my street. Tell me about one person who lives on your street. Can you tell me who lives on your street? Who lives on your street? Do you have people you know who live on your street? Yes, I know people who live on my street. So explain more. Please don't give one liner to the examiner. Give like a little bit, 3 to 4 lines answer. Yes, I know people living on my street. Ali is my neighbor. Quickly start talking about your neighbor, right? Because neighbor, same street, same house, right? This is how you talk about people living on your street. For example, yes, I know people living on my street. Ali is my neighbor, right? Or Roshni is my neighbor. She's very nice and kind, and she's a housewife. We love to spend time together. We go for a walk together. See, because we just learned how to talk about another person. So, do you know people living on your street? Explain. Uh, okay. Roshni says hello. Hi, Roshni. How are you? Uh, Update says that in my street, people are living different people live on my street. Okay, some are wealthy, some are middle class, and some, but my question to you is, sir, do you know them or not? If you will start talking about some are this, some are that, but tell me, do you know them? Knowing someone means that do you talk to them? Like, I live in an apartment and I don't know people living on my street because I don't talk to them. I don't know who is who. Please understand, if the examiner is asking, do you know people living on your street? Answer, yes, I know people living on my street. Talk about your neighbors. If you don't know people living on your street, then say, no, I don't know people living on my street. I don't talk to my neighbors. I don't know my neighbors. I don't talk to my neighbors. I don't know anyone living on my street. It's not about some are wealthy, some are this. No, first tell, do you know them? Knowing, just like you know me, I know you, right? You know who I am, right? I also know who you are. So that is different. Knowing somebody is like you talk to them and you know about them, right? You know them. Yes, I know people living on my street, and Anand, he's a great doctor. That's a good one. I have neighbors left side of the house, and he's a doctor. Yes, I know so many people who are living on my street. Sultana lives on my street, and I meet her in the women's club every week, and she's so kind. She's from Turkey, and sometimes we go to the park together. That is so nice. That's a perfect answer. I want to ask you that can you tell me what types of buildings do you have on your street? What types of buildings do you have on your street? Do you have shops on your street? Do you have a parking space on your street? Can you tell me? Sham says that, okay, Nishant says, lots of people are, yes, I know lots of people living on my street. Oh, and Geeta is one of them. She is an English teacher and she has two children. She always conducts English classes for students in the evening at her home. Nishant, please. So beautiful. That is a great answer, I must say. Great job. Great job. Okay. So, where were we? We were talking about your favorite. Oh, I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about your favorite, I don't know, person? No, street? I don't remember exactly. Could you guys remind me? What are we talking about? Okay. Right. So, my next question to you is, do you like online shopping? What do you like about online shopping? Let me see who can answer this question. Do you like online shopping? What do you like about online shopping? Can you tell me? Do you like online shopping? What do you like about online shopping? Do you like online shopping? What do you like about online shopping? Do you like online shopping? What do you prefer? Do you prefer shopping online or going to the shopping mall? What do you prefer? What do you prefer? There are many types of buildings on my street. For example, you can say there are houses, apartments, shops, mosques, maybe churches, mm, maybe very tall buildings like skyscrapers, very tall buildings, anything like that. Like what kinds of buildings? You have apartments, houses, and maybe some tall buildings, maybe shops, small shops, right? So, quickly type in the comment section. Online shopping is convenient. Okay, she's saying online shopping is convenient, so I like online shopping. That is brilliant. That is really great. Okay, so how often do you buy clothes online? Can you tell me how often, how often do you buy clothes online? How often do you buy clothes online? Can you guys tell me? How often? How often do you buy clothes online? How often do you buy clothes online? I prefer online shopping because Akta says that I prefer online shopping because I am lazy and I dislike to go to the market and it's convenient. That is a perfect answer. I buy clothes online once a week. That is nice. Uh, yes, I like online shopping because it is very easy way to buy everything from home, and we can save our time and money by online shopping. I like to buy some dresses. I buy some dresses online. Okay. Sarbajit Kaur says, "Hi, Sarbajit, how are you?" Yes, I love to do online shopping and I prefer so many things to buy online, like makeup items, shoes, and clothes also. Now, you guys have to tell me about how's the life of people in your country. How is the life of people in your country? Can you guys tell me how is the life of people in your country? Let me see who can answer. Try to give me at least three lines. Life of people in my country is busy. Use the word busy. Life of people in my country is very interesting. Um, some people work in offices. Some people do jobs. Some people are doctors, some people are teachers. Children go to school. Housewives stay at home and take care of the family. People love to go on wedding parties. People love to go to the beaches. People love to travel. People like to go to their favorite restaurants on weekends. People love to celebrate different festivals, right? So life in my country is very interesting, and life of people in my country is very busy and fast. Sarbajit Kaur is saying I'm fine. That is great. Now, quickly tell me, how's the life of people in your country? How's the life of people in your country? If you're watching me, please don't forget to like the video. If the video will get 30 likes, I will only then start listening. Look, at least 30 likes I need before I proceed with the listening test. I buy clothes online once a month because I don't have more money to buy clothes, and online daily. Okay, that's nice. So now quickly tell me, how's the life of people in your country? How's the life of people in your country? I've already given you an answer. Try to recreate. Okay, Farhan, Ahmed says that life of people in my country is very busy because every person is busy in his or her own work or in their work, and they mind their own business. That's a good answer. Anyone else who would tell me how's the life of people in your country? How is the life of people in your country? Can you guys tell me? How is the life of people in your country? Okay, Agda says life in my country is very busy and fantastic too because people live in my country. People living in my country have different cultures. Some people are doing government jobs, some are uh, government jobs, and some are doing their business. That's a good answer. Let me see anyone else. How's the life of people in your country? And after that, you will tell me what types of jobs do people do in your country. Let me type it in here for you. Uh, what types of jobs do people do in your country? What types of jobs Sarabjit says that life of people in my country is so busy. Some people go to offices for work, some work from home. Housewives do household chores, and all day children go to school and they do their study. Beautiful answer, Sarabjit. Nishanti says that life of people in my country is very happy because they all like to live together and they always are willing to help others who need any help. Every person tries to understand the other person. Very good. Shop sells anything and service business. I don't understand this answer. Beautiful girl from Thailand. Could you please type your name so that I can call you by your name as I can't read that language? Okay, guys, my next question that I would like to ask you, what is your dream job? I know, I understand. Like, the examiner might ask this question from anyone. What is your dream job? Or the examiner can ask you, if you're given a chance to do a job, what would be your dream job? So let me see who can answer. What is your dream job? What is your dream job? Do let me know in the comment section. What is your dream job? 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 Abir says, hi, Angelina. Hi, Miss Angelina. Hi. You can call me. Can I call me? No, 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 no. Beautiful girl from Thailand. You can call me Bowie. How do you say it? This is the second most important question in IELTS A1 Life Skills. The first question is, what can I call you? The second question is, the first question is, what's your full name? The second question is, what can I call you? Then you will say, you can call me. Let me type it in here. You can call me Boy. You can call me. Correct this one. You can call me. Nishanti says that there are many kinds of jobs in my country. Most of the people are working and studying. There are so many jobs which people do in my country. Some are teachers. Okay, some are doctors, engineers, some run their own businesses. Sarabjit Kaur, beautiful answer. Akta says that I would like to be a registered nurse because I am eligible for that and I studied in BSc nursing also and I like to help sick and challenging person. That is your dream job. Okay, that's beautiful. Um, my dream job is becoming a baker. Fantastic. Very interesting. I like baking. It's my passion and I want to open a bakery in future and I would like to sell good quality cakes with a good price. Sham, very inspiring. Sarabjit says that being a teacher is my favorite dream job because I always want to teach children. Abir says that I'm a housewife, but if I get a chance, I would like to have my own business. Ooh, that's fantastic. Okay, my next question to you guys would be, what kinds of films do you like to watch? You know, films and movies, very important exam topic. You must prepare this one, right? What kinds of films do you like to watch? Can you tell me what kinds of films or what types of films do you like to watch? We have different types of films. Comedy films are there, romantic films are there, action films, animated films, thrillers, historical dramas, rom coms, we call them romantic comedies. We have sci fi films, we call it science fiction films. I think I should type the names of the types of films so that you can answer nicely. Sang Arim says that I'm a housewife, but if I get a chance to do a job, that would be a caregiver. Oh, that's beautiful. Because I love elderly people and treat them as my family. That is adorable, beautiful. That's cute. I'm going to write the types of films in the chat box. Types of films. Number one, your favorite action. Number two, comedy. How do you say comedy? Number three, we have romantic. Romantic films. We have, as I told, animated films, like cartoon films are called animated films. Then we have thrillers, like, some sort of suspense, murder story, thriller. Then we have horror films. Who likes to watch horror films? I don't like to watch horror films. I just feel so scared. Do you like watching horror films? I don't like watching horror films. Horror. Then you have horror. You have historical dramas, as you guys know, that very good films from the history, historical dramas. I think there's one more, romantic and comedy. Romantic also, comedy also. So we call it a rom com. That is the shorter version of it. Rom coms. Rom com, and you actually call it romantic comedy films. Romantic comedy films. Okay, and we also have science fiction films with aliens, spaceships. What do we call it? Science fiction. Science fiction films, just like Avatar. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Science fiction, sci-fi, sci-fi, sci-fi films. Do you like to watch sci-fi films? If the examiner will give you this topic, easy. Ask the candidate, hey, do you like to watch sci fi films? Do you like to watch rom coms? Do you like to watch horror dramas? Do you like to watch thrillers? Do you like to watch animated films? Do you like to watch romantic films? So easy questions about favorite types of films. These are kinds of films, favorite types of films. I like comedy, action, historical dramas, romantic also. I like films about romantic comedy. We call them rom-coms too. Okay, Nishant Akhtar says that, ma'am, examiner about explain any experience to help your friends in answer. Shall I explain two or more? Akhtar, is it about B1 life skills? Because in A1 life skills, the examiner will never ask you such questions. Questions are very basic, elementary level questions. They are not difficult. If you're asking me about B1 life skills, then for sure, if the examiner will say, talk about an experience of saving money, and the examiner says you have to talk for 1.5 minutes, remember, this is for IELTS B1 life skills, then you can cheer. Yeah, I saved money to buy my mobile, and then I also saved money to purchase my car. It depends. Please tell me. Okay, B1 for sure, for sure. I will try to help you out. You may ask me any questions. Let me give you an example like this. As I told, talk about one experience when you saved money to buy your own car. Then you can also start talking about I and another time I saved money was to buy my favorite phone, iPhone. It was I saved money every month, and then I bought my new mobile. I was very happy when I bought it. I took a lot of pictures when I bought it. By the way, another important exam question is: describe your favorite photograph. What is your favorite photograph? Right? Do you like taking photos? What is your favorite photograph? Right? So let me see who can answer. I love to watch horror and seasonal. Okay, let me read all the messages in here. I'm going to read the message of Nishanti first. I like to watch comedy films very much because it's full of fun and entertainment. I always like to watch comedy films with my entire family at my home on weekends. Beautiful answer. And the type of films make us happy. Great. Alice Marty says, I love to watch horror and seasonal movies. Seasonal movies. I don't get that. What category is that? Seasons. You like to watch seasons, right? But currently, I'm more into cartoons because of my niece. That's beautiful. Rajwan Singh says I like every kind of movies, but I mostly like to watch comedy films or comedy movies because these types of films are can change my mood and can make me very happy, and I feel active and I feel stress free. Okay. Sang Aram says that I like to watch action movies because I'm a big fan of action films. I love English films. I also love to watch comedy films um, because laughing is a thing. Laughter is a food for the soul. That's what we say. I think most of the girls like romantic films. As a girl, I like to watch romantic films and I like the songs from the romantic films. Oh, that's right. That is nice. That's nice. Can you tell me about your favorite photograph? Do you have any favorite photograph of yours or your family? Um, so you can say, like, if I would talk about my favorite photograph, my favorite photograph is the photograph that I have with my mother. I took that photo 5 years ago. It's a beautiful picture and it's very close to my heart. My mother and I, we are wearing the same dresses, excuse me, in the photo, and it's very heartwarming for me. It's very important for me. Just give me a moment. I need to drink water. All right. My favorite photograph is the one I took at the beach, and it was a sunset photo, and it was a beautiful one. I uploaded it on my Instagram. Everyone liked the photo. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay. Can you tell me what do you do to relax yourself? Talk about an activity that you do to feel relaxed. Because this was another recent exam topic. Talk about an activity that you do when you want to feel relaxed, or the activities that makes you feel relaxed. Can you tell me? Okay, 54 minutes are gone and we haven't practiced listening yet. Okay. I'm going to take out some recordings. Please grab your papers and get a pen so that you can take a note of. No, I mean, you don't need papers and pens because you can type your answers. I'm going to play the recordings for you guys. First, quickly describe your favorite photograph, then we'll talk about it. Favorite photograph. Okay, guys, if you guys are ready to listen to the recordings and answer the questions, please type one in the chat, right? Type one in the chat, and then I'm going to play some important recordings for you guys. The method of listening is very simple, but you need to remember that there's always a switch in the recording. There is a switch in the recording. If you're candidate A in the first round of listening, your recording is recording 1, right? If you are candidate B, then your recording is recording 2. The examiner will say, okay, candidate A, what is the information about in recording 1? Okay, candidate B, what is the information about in recording 2? And then the examiner will ask you detailed questions, but in the second round of listening, the examiner will say candidate A from the second recording, not the first one, but from the second recording. Okay, are you guys ready? Let me play the recording for you. All right. When you will answer, please type recording 1 or 2 with it so that I would know that you've understood. Sorry. Okay, please listen to the recording and tell me what rooms are the people talking about? The kitchen, the living room, or the bedroom? If you're ready to listen, I'm going to play it.
It's sunny in here. 1. Task 1. Script 1. This is my favourite room. It's sunny in here in the afternoon and it's very big. At the weekend, all the family come and we sit here. We talk and have a drink together. I've got a big red sofa. It's very comfortable. In the evenings, I like to watch TV and relax in here. Script 2. I spend a lot of time cooking and washing up in here. I've got 4 children. I love this room. I like to sit here in the morning and have breakfast. I have some toast and read the newspaper. It's so quiet. The children are sleeping upstairs. It's lovely.
Okay. For example, Zain is candidate A. So I will say, okay, candidate A, what room is the first speaker's favorite room? The kitchen, the living room, or the bedroom? And then you will say living room. And then candidate B, Actus, what is the favorite room of the woman in the second recording? And just like that, you will tell me kitchen. So candidate A would be Zain and candidate 2 would be Actus. Let me ask you further questions. Listen carefully. Candidate A and candidate B. Now listen again and answer these questions. Candidate B, from the first recording, what time of the day is it sunny in the room? What time of the day is it sunny in the room? And what color is the sofa? Candidate A, from the second recording, how many children does the woman have? And what does she eat for breakfast? So if you guys are ready, I'm going to play the recording.
Task 1. Script 1. This is my favourite room. It's sunny in here in the afternoon and it's very big. At the weekend, all the family come and we sit here. We talk and have a drink together. I've got a big red sofa. It's very comfortable. In the evenings, I like to watch TV and relax in here. Script 2. I spend a lot of time cooking and washing up in here. I've got 4 children. I love this room. I like to sit here in the morning and have breakfast. I have some toast and read the newspaper. It's so quiet. The children are sleeping upstairs. It's lovely.
Okay, now candidate B, Actus. Can you tell me what time of the day is it sunny in the room? From the first recording, what time of the day is it sunny in the room? Candidate A will tell me, and everyone has typed afternoon. That is correct. And what is the color of the sofa? Red. That is right. And in the second recording, how many children does the woman have? The woman has 4 children. Candidate A, from the second recording, how many children does the woman have? The woman have 4 children. And what does she eat for breakfast? Yes, she eats a toast. What is a toast? Toast is like bread. You you toast it first, and then you put something on it, and you can eat it. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for staying with me. I hope you learned something. And if you want me to continue these live sessions, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to come live every single day and help you out. And I want every one of you to pass this test. And just be happy that this is not a difficult test. This is a piece of cake for you, right? If you have any difficulties, you can ask me in the comment section. I always read your comments. I always reply to your comments, and I'm very watchful for every little thing that you guys type, right? I'm here for you. Any problem related to IELTS A1 life skills, B1 life skills, if you want to take a mock test with me, if you feel that you don't feel comfortable talking by yourself and you want to practice a mock test, then I conduct a mock test that's on Skype. It depends if you want it to be public. It can be public, it can be private also, whatever you decide. A mock test, a full mock test with other candidate, but for that you might have to get registered. And you can get registered with some money, little money, that is $20, and you can join me for a mock test. Thank you so much, everyone. I want to wish you all the very best for your exam. coming on 23rd of February. And also maybe some people have exam on 19th of February too. Sending so much love to everyone. You guys are amazing. Wish you all the best. Keep working hard and keep preparing all the important topics. Akhtar says that, ma'am, tomorrow I have B2 exam. B2 exam or B1? Because B2 exam is held in the UK. I'm not sure. Uh, what advice do you need? Akhtar quickly ask because I need to take your leave. Okay, you can type in the comment sections. I will answer. Okay, I will type the answer for you. Thank you so much, everyone. It was lovely meeting you. Goodbye.